you may not even realize that your favorite stars voice these beloved characters.
Oh, I thought I would never see you again! Here you are!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best celebrity voice actor performances in Disney movies. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable voice performances from famous people in our favorite Disney films.
Listen, I try to be nice. You're mimicking me.
You're mimicking me.
Okay. That is rude, and this conversation is over.
Number 10. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Maui, Moana.
It's Maui time!
The animation choices behind this character stirred up some controversy, but ultimately he became one of the most memorable and beloved figures from the film. Moana is one of Disney's latest offerings, and tells the story of a young girl who has to take up a quest to restore a goddess to her former greatness. Helping her along the way is Maui, a Polynesian demigod voiced by Dwayne Johnson, better known as The Rock.
Now he always has time for his fans. When you use a bird to write with, it's called tweeting.
Considering Maui's over-the-top size and strength, who was better to play him than someone whose real-life stature isn't totally dissimilar?
I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome?
Number 9. Vincent Price as Professor Ratigan, the Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, I love it when I'm nasty.
One of Disney's most criminally underrated films features a villain who's voiced by one of the horror genre's greats. The Great Mouse Detective was released during a lull in Disney's animated feature films, and its relative success was one of the factors which reinvigorated the studio.
We are about to embark on the most odious, the most evil, the most diabolical scheme of my illustrious career.
In this Sherlock Holmes-themed tale, Vincent Price plays the role of Professor Ratigan, the Moriarty-esque foil to Basil. This legendary actor gives a performance that won't soon be forgotten, and just his voice can send a shiver down your spine.
Trouble with the chemistry, said old boy.
Ratigan, no one can have a higher opinion of you than I have. And I think you're a slimy, contemptible sewer rat.
Number 8. Eartha Kitt as Yzma, the Emperor's New Groove.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
There aren't many Disney films where the villain totally outshines the protagonists in terms of popularity, but this one is a notable example.
Do you really want to kill me?
Just think of it as you're being let go, that your life's going in a different direction, that your body's part of a permanent outplacement.
The power-hungry Yzma is voiced by music and movie legend Eartha Kitt, who sadly as of 2008 is no longer with us. Dale Bear, who was the supervising animator for Yzma, said that he was inspired by Eartha Kitt's movement and body language when designing the character. Kitt's gravelly voice and passionate delivery are present in her hit songs, and also in this phenomenal performance.
And then I'll nail that box to myself, and when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer.
It's brilliant, 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 I tell you.
Number 7. Idina Menzel as Elsa, Frozen.
You belong down in Arendelle.
So do you. No, Anna, I belong here. Alone. Where I can be who I am without hurting anybody.
In modern Disney animated movies, the voice casts are often packed with well-known actors, musicians, and celebrities. In Frozen, which holds the title of most successful animated film of all time, the cast is predictably star-studded, with actors like Kristen Bell, Jonathan Groff, and Josh Gad in prominent roles. The most vital player, however, is Idina Menzel, who was a Broadway darling before being cast as Elsa, but arguably became a household name due to the role. Her powerhouse voice is what makes the performance ring true, and it's hard to imagine anyone else giving it quite the same gravitas.
Let the storm rage on.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Number 6. Angela Lansbury as Mrs. Potts, Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Off to the cupboard with you now, Chip. It's past your bedtime.
Younger generations may not be familiar with this actress's name, but as soon as you see her, you'll inevitably say, of course, that's Mrs. Potts. Angela Lansbury is known for her role in Disney's Bedknobs and Broomsticks and the detective show Murder, She Wrote. And her motherly British accent is exactly what this character needed to make viewers feel her humanity.
Cheer up, child. It'll turn out all right in the end. You'll see.
Jerry Orbach's role as Lumiere was similarly notable, with his over-the-top French accent standing out as one of the most memorable parts of the film.
Enchanté, chérie.
Number 5. Eddie Murphy as Mushu, Mulan.
That's it! Dishonor! Dishonor on your whole family! Make a note of this. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
Eddie Murphy's voice is one of the most distinctive in Hollywood, and he's managed to make a name for himself in recent years doing voice acting for animated films, as well as family comedies. While his most famous role as an animated sidekick is probably Donkey from the Shrek franchise,
in the morning, I'm making waffles.
One of his lesser credited parts is just as hilarious. As Mulan's best friend Mushu, a small dragon with a lot of personality, Murphy brings a note of levity to one of Disney's more serious films.
We're in a war, man! There's no time for stupid questions! I should have your hat for that!
Number 4. Nathan Lane as Timon, the Lion King.
Let me get this straight. You know her, she knows you, but she wants to eat him. And everybody's okay with this? Did I miss something?
There are a lot of big names in this popular 1994 movie, but this spunky meerkat is voiced by one of our favorites. Young Simba is played by 90s heartthrob Jonathan Taylor Thomas, while Matthew Broderick plays him when he's all grown up. And at his side throughout his journey are his newfound friends Timon and Pumbaa.
Tastes like chicken.
Nathan Lane, who is known primarily for his work on Broadway, is behind Timon, and worked alongside another theater actor, Ernie Sabella, who played Pumbaa.
You gotta put your behind in your past.
No. Amateur, lie down before you hurt yourself. You gotta put your past behind you.
Lane's signature snark comes through in this portrayal, and it's tough to separate the character from his notable voice.
What do you want me to do, dress and drag and do the hula?
Number 3. James Woods as Hades, Hercules.
Memo to me, maim you after my meeting.
This Academy Award nominee is known for playing villains, so his role in this Disney film of mythological proportions is definitely fitting.
I've got 24 hours to get rid of this bozo. Well, the entire scheme I've been setting up for 18 years goes up in smoke, and you are wearing his merchandise!
James Woods plays the primary antagonist in 1997's Hercules, the king of the underworld, Hades. In traditional Greek mythology, Hades isn't necessarily a bad guy, but in this rendition, he is our hero's main adversary.
So, okay, say the next 24 hours, and Meg here is free as a bird and safe from harm. We dance, we kiss, we schmooze, we carry on, we go home happy. What do you say? Come on.
Woods has said that he had such a good time acting as the voice of Hades that he'd take up the role again anytime. He went on to voice the character in an animated series, as well as several video games.
Okay, so you made one lousy mistake. You exist. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy.
Number 2. James Earl Jones as Mufasa, the Lion King.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
James Earl Jones's emblematic soulful voice gave birth to a legendary performance. Simba's wise and powerful, though ill-fated father is played by this distinguished actor, and his brother, the villainous Scar, is portrayed by Jeremy Irons in a similarly memorable performance.
Don't turn your back on me, Scar.
Oh no, Mufasa. Perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me.
Fans of the original classic rejoiced when it was announced that Jones would reprise his role in the 2019 remake of The Lion King.
But a king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun.
Honestly, there isn't another actor in the business who could do Mufasa justice.
Remember who you are. You are my son, and the one true king.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
That's okay. I mean, what she doesn't know won't kill her, right? Oh my gosh, this would kill her.
This is so fun!
Oh yeah, I thought we'd start off with soup and a light salad, and then see how we feel after that.
Rein it in, rookie. You can get away with mistakes like those in the minor decathlons.
Number 1. Robin Williams as the Genie, Aladdin.
The ever impressive.
The long contained,
often imitated,
but never duplicated, duplicated, Genie of the Lamp. Right here, direct from the lamp.
Comedic actor Robin Williams had many quintessential roles in his career, from Mrs. Doubtfire to Good Will Hunting to Dead Poets Society. There may not be any which captured his full range and spirit as well as this one, though. As Aladdin's Genie, Williams was able to showcase all his greatest skills, from his impressions to his improvisation to even his singing voice.
And Sally handsome as that physique, how can I speak wicked the name?
For many who saw the film when they were young, this role remains the one for which Williams is most recognizable, even though his likeness doesn't even appear in it.
You never had a friend like me.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.